come from a long line of them folks that don't take shit. Down here in them tall pines, and folks will tell you quick. There's just a few rules I think we need to discuss. In the land of the free and the home of the brave, in God we trust. I'm a proud American.
Rule number one, just do what you say. Let's make this simple and clear. If you said you were leaving when Donald took over, then why in the hell are you here? Rule number two is simple and true. Just do unto others like they're doing you. Let's take off our mask and stop being fools. There's too many sheep, too much wool. Rule number three, do not believe all of the bullshit on TV. Rule number four, I've said it before and I'll say it till I die. Hypocritical asses play to the masses. Motherfuckers, why? If you don't like the land and freedom's at hand, then motherfucker, bye.
I come from a long line of them folks that don't take shit. Down here in them tall pines, and folks will tell you quick. There's just a few rules I think we need to discuss. In the land of the free and the home of the brave, in God we trust. I'm a proud American. I'm a proud American. I'm a proud
Rule number
American.
five, let us open our eyes. It's left, it's right, there should be no sides. America. Rule number six, we're dividing ourselves. Quit buying this shit. Rule 7 needs a breakdown, so let me break down where it is that we stand now. Quit giving trophies just to compete. God forbid a kid suffer defeat. Rule number 8, it always offends. The same old topics again and again. Stop the race bait, cut the victim card, stop the cop hate. Damn, it's getting hard. Fuck white power, Antifa, blow me. Fuck a K 3 times on all this holy. Middle finger up, flying just to them. I'm an old school, proud ass American, Jack.
I come from a long line.
What's going on, guys? How we doing today? It's good to see everybody here. Pink Fan, Rift, Darcy, Justice Jane, Penny Riddle. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Thank you, Pink Fan. Another job done by Ghost Devil. Ghost Devil's awesome. He done a good job on that one. I hadn't done a story over here in a while, so I figured I'd come over here and do a little story. I've had this saved for a while, and I just wanted to throw this out there because it's some bullshit. Now, guys, you know over here, I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to let it roll over here. This is a channel where I tell it I tell it like it is over on the other channel, but this one here, I have no filter. So I hope I don't offend you the way I talk over here, but I have no filter because I don't like the way shit's going. Don't mean nothing. There's a lot of people that don't like the way the shit's going these days. And hopefully y'all are the same way. Y'all feel the same way I do. So how's everybody's day been today? Y'all got hot weather, rain? Tell me what y'all's day's been like. Mine right here, it's muggy. We had a storm come through last night and it made it muggy, and it's still muggy. Hot pool now, I hear you. Oh, you off work today? Well, good, Justice Jane. I go back tomorrow. I'll start my work day back tomorrow. Penriddle said both. Yeah. Well, I mean, the sun will shine here and then it'll go away, and then the sun will shine here and it'll go away. So how many people that's in here now? And they keep dropping 7. Was it 9? Now we're at 7. So, oh well, I guess that made a lot of people mad that what I said, because there's no filter over here. But how many people are mad at the way things are done in your area, locally, and with the police and the government and the way it's doing across the United States and all that? The way things are being said, you know, if we don't speak up, they're just going to continue to run over us. So we need to speak up and let this shit go. Tell them how it is. I mean, you know, our forefathers put that Constitution in there for a reason, foreign and domestic. I mean, it's just ridiculous the way they're doing it. And then right. We have, Pink Fan. Hope you had a good weekend so far. All right, guys. So the first thing I'm going to show you, as you see, it says true crime, hashtag true crime, hashtag cops/children. And what I mean about that is the way cops mistreat children. This one video I'm going to show you, it's going to piss a lot of people off. When I seen it, it pissed me off. So let's go ahead and get started here, and I'll show y'all the video, and then we'll go through it. Hey, baby. So here we go. Now, y'all tell me if y'all can hear this. Okay? Put a 1 in chat if y'all can hear this.
Fine. Stop.
My dad. I'm not getting in no car until I see my dad.
Just stop for a second.
This is a 9-year-old girl, guys.
I want my dad.
Stop. Pick us, dude.
Stop! Oh my God!
Just relax.
Okay. Wait, my mom is right
Are
there.
you done?
My mom right there.
See how they got that 9-year-old girl down on the ground?
I want my dad.
Stop. You good? Before, Sean. I know.
Now these are, let me say this.
Man, hey, get out of the
Now
street.
these are three grown-ass adult police officers with a 9-year-old child, a 9-year-old girl. Now, I'm not saying that she didn't do nothing. I'm not saying that. Okay? But she has no weapons on her. She has nothing like that. She is resisting, but she's a 9-year-old girl. You all were scaring this girl to death. Okay? Y'all were scaring this girl to death.
For me. Get out of the street. Get out of the street for me. Just stand out of the street.
I want my dad.
Might be these are this.
I want my dad.
Car out here. breath.
Wait, can I just see my dad, please? I want my dad. Wait, can I just please get the snow off of me?
I'll get the snow off
It
you.
is cold.
In the car.
You've had your chance.
Get in the car now.
Okay?
Okay.
You've had your chances.
I can't remember right now. I'll look it up there.
I
What
want
are
my
you
dad.
doing?
I want
You're
my,
gonna go to jail now.
my
Have a
dad.
seat,
Wait,
dear.
I just want to see my dad, please.
This is in Rochester, New York.
Get
I
in the
want
car.
my dad.
Get in the car.
I demand it.
I don't care what you demand. Let's go.
See, I don't hear what you demand.
I want my dad.
Understandable.
Stop. Or you're yourself hurt.
He's hurting me. I want to. Oh my God.
Do you see how they're raising that child's arm up? Do you see how they're raising that child's arm up like she is a criminal that murdered somebody? She didn't. She's a 9-year-old kid.
I can't find your dad until you sit back and I.
Right here. Now I want you to watch
I will
this
find
right
your
here.
dad, so sit back. I promise. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Don't look anywhere else. I
Get in
promise.
the car.
Okay?
I'm done telling you. Get in.
This is it, hon. Okay?
He's pulling her by her hand.
Car
You
then.
gotta sit back. He won't do it if you sit back. Come on.
What the heck am I doing?
We'll fix them once you sit in the car.
I want my dad.
Come on. I'm gonna take
Now, let me scroll it back just a little bit right here. Now, I want you to listen what this woman says. Listen to what this woman says.
I'm gonna fix for you and I don't want to. So
I'm going to pepper spray you if you don't sit back. A 9-year-old kid, guys. A 9-year-old kid. Hey, Steph V.
Then sit back. Come on. This is your last chance. Otherwise, pepper spray's going in your eyeballs. Come on, let's go. Come on.
I want my dad.
I'm gonna go get him. Now sit back. I will fix it. I will fix it.
No, they don't forget that they're on body cam, Justice Shane. They don't care.
Come on, put your legs in. It's your last chance.
I want my
Last chance. I'm going to go get your dad.
I want my dad.
Come on.
I want to call him.
I will call him. Sit back. Come on. They are losing their patience. Okay?
I want my
Come on.
I want my dad.
Come on. Good job. Come on. You're almost there. Come on.
I
What?
want my dad.
It's coming up.
Come on. Use that
What's
for
her
a
name?
sec. I don't know her name. What's
Bradstreet. What's her name?
Sit back.
Dear, just stop for a second and take a deep breath. Hey,
Please don't.
just stop.
Please. I will get your dad.
No, you said that you were going to pepper spray me. No, please, no, stop.
Sit back.
Ah, I got a bad arm.
Just spray her.
No, I have
Just spray her at this point.
Watch this.
Here. I got her. I got her.
Please, wipe my eye. Wipe my eye, please.
Unbelievable.
Okay, yeah, 9 years old. Guys, go back just a minute.
Not going solar, but not sure.
Let me go back
whether
just a second, guys. After he pepper sprayed her and closes the door. Now remember, this is a 9-year-old child, right? All right, there's him. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. There's 3 right there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Unbelievable.
thinking
Guys,
about
why do you need 8 police officers? Why do you need 8 police officers? This is another thing where I said that when they put that badge on, they think they're in God mode. Why do you have to do that to a child? If she has a weapon, I understand. A weapon, I understand. She had nothing. She was handcuffed. Guys, let me tell you something. Do you see why I don't like all police officers? Oh, they would have needed all 8 of them people if that had been my daughter. They would have needed all 8 of those police officers. I would have rocked that damn jail suit and been proud of it. Why? Shit, I'll take camera off. You can see who in the hell I am. Why in the hell do you have to pepper spray a 9-year-old girl, guys? I'm being dead ass serious. Did she murder somebody? Did she steal something? What did she do that you had to pepper spray her just because she didn't follow your words? You're going to pepper spray her. You such badasses. Y'all were such badasses. Did you go home and kiss your wife and kiss your kid? Now, guys, let me say this. If that had been a parent doing that, that parent would have been in jail in a heartbeat. And fair to say, he should be. So why don't they have to follow the same rules that we do just because they supposedly protect us? I've said this once and I'll say it again. You are the constant. When you become a police officer, you swearing up to the Constitution. You are not the feelings police. You feel like someone says something bad or does something. You're not the feelings police. You're the crime. It never did say while they were arresting her. It never did say no word whatsoever in there. But still, see you later. It doesn't matter. The way that they done a 9-year-old girl pepper sprayed her. Now an adult. Okay. I've been pepper sprayed. Not by the police, though. That shit hurts. That blinds you. You get sick to your stomach. You throw up. The chemical in that thing gets in your lungs, and it fucking hurts. No, and this is what I'll say, Pink Fan. If they can't show compassion to a 9-year-old, they're in the wrong job. It's not that. Now, if they'd have been I'll say this, if it's just like I said a while ago, when they put that badge on, they think they are above the law. They think that they own everything. And that's not. Hold on a minute, guys. Give me just a second. But yeah, why would you have to resort to something like that anyway? All right. Now, this next one I'm going to show, this next video I'm going to show is, I can understand why they pulled him over and was arresting him, because they had stole a car, and I don't remember how it goes. Let me hold on a minute. All right, I'll read you the story here. Over 8 hours of footage has been released by the Providence Police Department showing what happened in July when cops detained 3 teenage suspects. Though dozens of cops are seen in the video, 2 police officers have been suspended with pay pending an investigation into their alleged use of force during the arrest. Police confirmed that one of the suspects was taken to the hospital that night. No charges have been filed against any police officers. I think they had stole a car. That, I believe that's all the crime was, that they had stole a car. Okay, understandably. And these were teenagers. Understand, go ahead, pull them over, handcuff them, take them to jail. Now, teenagers are going to try and resist because they don't want to go to jail. I understand that. So let me go ahead and play this, and then I'll stop it on the thing. All right. Now, these are teenagers, and there's, I think it said there's like 12, 13, 14 cops, something like that. So here we go. I don't have to do it. Hold on. Can y'all see it? All right, here we go. Put a 1 in chat if y'all can hear it.
Over 8 hours of footage has been released by the Providence Police Department showing what happened in July when cops detained 3 teenage suspects. Several of the 41 videos now available for public viewing see Officer Domingo Diaz allegedly punching an already restrained juvenile.
Now look how they're beating him. Look how they're beating
by
him.
a fellow. Moans and crying can be heard on the video after he is pulled.
All right, guys. Now look at this.
Punching an
Look at the cop that they pull off. Right here. Look at this cop.
already restrained juvenile until he is pulled away.
This cop right here.
Away by a fellow officer, moans and crying
Same look.
until he is pulled
Both
away by a
hands.
fellow officer. Moans and crying can be heard on the video. After he is moved, Diaz walks back.
Watch what he does. Okay.
Police can
Understandably, they fought to be arrested. Understand. But you're going to sit there and beat the dog shit out of him with both your hands, and there's 12 other cops standing beside you? What did he do that you had to beat the dog shit out of him? And then come back and spit on him like he's a dog? If he murdered somebody, okay, I would agree with you on that. If he, SA'd a child, I agree with you on that. I would probably help you on that. He just stole a car and they done a joyride. Now, let's continue.
confirm one of the suspects was taken to the hospital that night. The crowd that gathered around the arrest scene is heard asking the Providence police to stop. Though
Look.
dozens of cops are seen in the
Pulling his
video,
neck back. punching him in the
Two
face.
police officers, Domingo Diaz and Mitchell Royer, have been suspended with pay pending an
Okay, and then they
investigation.
suspend him with pay, guys. With pay. Come on, guys. You suspend him with pay? Yet if a citizen does a crime, he's going straight to jail. He don't get no pay because he just lost his job because he's going to jail.
Into their use of force during the arrest. Providence, Rhode Island, Jorge Alorza said, quote, "I fully support the suspension of these two officers, taking their guns away, taking them off the streets, and holding them accountable." President of the Providence Police Union, Michael Imondi, said in a statement, "The investigation surrounding this incident should be full and complete before judgment is passed on any of the actions taken to facilitate the arrest of these subjects."
Okay, right there. Okay, then they should treat them as criminals, but don't beat them or anything like that. Investigate, don't beat them.
These videos are the culmination of a several hours long chase. Two 15-year-olds and a 16-year-old of a convertible car.
Okay, I correct myself. They pulled a BB gun. Understandable. I'm sorry. But still don't give them no right to beat them the way they did because they were already in cuffs. Already in cuffs.
Leading to, as the Boston Globe reports, over 770 radio calls. The teens were charged with 2 counts of felony assault with a deadly
You see that
weapon
cop climb over like he would? Come on, guys.
and conspiracy. Because they are under 18, the suspects are not publicly identified. The charges have been...
Okay, guys. Watch this right here again. How do I do this?
Conspiracy. Because they are under...
Wrong way.
under 18, the suspects...
Now watch. He's
are
holding his head while the other one is pulling his head back.
not publicly
Boom.
identified.
He hit him 4 times while the other
No
cop.
charges have been filed against the police. Officers. This is Inside Digital.
Give me just a second, guy. Hey, Nani, how are you, girl? But guys, am I wrong in saying that? Well, thank God for body cams, but they give them leeways and say it was justified. How's it justified hitting somebody in handcuffs? let's say this. Say you go and do something to a police officer. If he's in handcuffs and you beat him, do you think you're going to go to jail? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. They treat people like trash. My opinion. I'll always say that. All right, guys. There's 21 people in here and there's 10 likes. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Come on now. Do me that favor. Do me that favor. When you come in, hit the like for me. Good deal. Thank you, Pink Fan. I know most of the ones that have already hit the thumbs up. It's just these other people that are trolling, which that's fine, you know. Y'all got to hit that like, though. Come on, guys. All right, let's see. There was another one I was wanting to show. Where is that one? This is another thing. Guys, if you're away from home and you got children there that's old enough to, you know, in your opinion, be there by themselves, do you think it's fair? Hold on just a second, guys. Fair to say that that child that looks, what I'm saying is your kids are at your house. You go out to the store to grab something, maybe 4 or 5 blocks down the road or however far it is. You got cameras in your house. You click on that camera because your daughter calls and says the police is there. You click on that camera, police is standing in your house harassing your daughter. No warrant to come into your house, but comes in your house. What y'all gonna do? Tell me what y'all gonna do. Now, what I'm going to show is from a channel called The Civil Rights Lawyer. Damn good man. He fights for the Constitution. He fights the bad, corrupt law enforcement government officials that do things the wrong way. So let's go ahead and show this, and you tell me your thoughts. Okay, you tell me your thoughts. All right, this is his channel right here, The Civil Rights Lawyer. If you haven't, go over and sub up to him. He's a damn good man. All right, so here we go. Let me unmute it.
Hello? Is anybody listening to me? Hello?
4 officers grab your 14-year-old daughter.
They say they don't know why the deputies were there to begin with and have yet to receive an explanation, but say their civil rights were violated.
This is in Los Angeles County. This couple had just gone out to pick up some food for their family when they got a frantic phone call from their kids that the cops had shown up and had entered their home.
I just dropped everything, the breakfast. He went to the car. I hopped in the car. And when she told me that they were trying to grab her, I turned on that camera.
And what she saw on that camera when she turned it on was outrageous. It showed deputies from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department inside her home manhandling her teenage daughter. This is one of those cameras where you can talk to it from your phone, and she's trying to get their attention.
Now, let me say this. This is a camera that you can talk to, like he said. Notice what the cops do when she's trying to talk to them. The daughter hears them and says, "My mom is trying to talk to you." Now watch.
I was trying to tell them my mom's not home. I even showed them that she's trying to talk to you from the camera, but they didn't care.
This later would be posted by her to a TikTok video, and it absolutely went viral.
Oh, is anybody listening to me? Hello? 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 I'm calling your watch tonight. Hello? Hello? Your officer, you know I'm talking to the speaker. You need to look up. Hello? Nobody.
Okay, guys, let me say this too. If they thought she was a criminal, they would have followed her back to that room to see if she's going to grab something. A weapon of any kind, anything like that. But they didn't. They know they're in the wrong. They know that camera's on. But they still do what they do here in a minute.
There, a parrot. So you guys need to leave.
Hey, Heavy Grandma.
Hello?
They take her out in handcuffs, guys, and she done nothing. Now they're searching her house illegally without a warrant.
There also was a camera outside that captured this teenage daughter being detained outside, and also the son, who can be seen attempting to video record what the police officers were doing. And then they grab the son, they take the phone, and they take him into custody. The family has since hired a lawyer who seems to be on top of things.
Did you see them grab his phone? You're not going to videotape us. We're authority. We are over you. It's in the Constitution, dude. You're just mad because people are getting to the point where they're going to videotape every little thing. And it should be like that against you criminals with badges.
They're pushing him towards the wall, brutally. That's unlawful detention in retaliation, violation of First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, and excessive force.
Really want to pursue justice on behalf of the family who has been so terrified and traumatized.
But believe it or not, the cops were not done with this family. They wanted to give this special treatment to all of them. So when the husband and wife got home from getting the breakfast, because they're rushing back, as they pull up to the scene, take a look at what happens to them.
Yes. Do me a favor. I need your driver's license. No, sir. Yes, you do. No, sir.
I'm talking to my lawyer.
I'm at a stop. No. I'm at a complete stop. Nope. Actually I need to speak with your watch commander right now. Watch commander? Yep. All right. You're actually going to step out of the vehicle now. Yeah. Don't put your hands on me, sir. Don't put your hands on me. You're being detained. Man, record this. Here, record this.
No, they're detaining my husband. We just walked home.
Hey, look what they're doing. Pull away from me. Look what they're doing to me. Pull away from me.
After the TikTok video went viral, the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department spoke up to the media. They said that the videos depicted on social media do not capture the complete sequence of events. Deputies stated that they responded to the area because of a report of a person screaming, arguing, and someone being hit. Deputies had a lawful duty to ensure there were no injured victims and or suspects inside the location, the department said. Deputies arrived after 12:35 p.m. and were department by, quote, concerned citizens. When they made it to the apartment, they noticed the door was left ajar and announced their presence. While deputies tried to explain the reason they were there, the occupants of the apartment refused to comply and were uncooperative, the department said. After several attempts to have the occupants of the residence exit the location to ascertain if anyone was injured inside, the deputies made entry and a use of force against a juvenile occurred.
Okay, tell me this. Why do you have to leave if you're just going to look around and see if anybody's hurt or anything like that? There's 5, 6, something like that cops there. Have one watch the little girl in case she breaks bad and hulks up and beats y'all's ass. Have one watch her and detain her so they could go search the house. When you find that there's nobody in there, get your ass out there. You don't belong there. You have no warrant. It was a 911 call. Now listen about the 911 call, guys.
Said in a statement.
They say they don't know why the deputies were there to begin with and have yet to receive an explanation, but say their civil rights were violated.
So that's their story. This is basically a claim of exigent circumstances. The cops are saying that they arrived at the scene because somebody had called 911 and reported that somebody appeared to be in distress at the address, which they're claiming was the correct address. It was originally claimed by the family, I believe, that the cops showed up to the wrong address. But the cops were saying, no, it was the right address, and we reasonably believed somebody was in distress. So what this is a claim of exigent circumstances. Law enforcement needs a warrant to enter your house. There are exceptions to that. One could be consent. Another could be exigent circumstances. And that is basically anytime there is an emergency. This has been referred to in some courts in the past as the community caretaking exception. But as the Supreme Court of the United States recently clarified, that's really just another type of exigent circumstances.
Good morning, Rocket Queen.
So the cops are saying that they showed up, the door was already open, they had received a call that somebody was in distress at this address, and so they went in. And when they went in, not knowing what they would find or whether somebody was in trouble inside, they had to figure out.
Can't empty your
Hold on,
bladder.
guys.
Try
These
this
commercials.
new viral prostate hack. It's called the 5-second.
And detain the occupants until they figured out whether. Now, as the civil rights lawyer, what would I do to find out whether or not that's true? Well, first thing I would do is through a public records request, get a copy of that alleged 911 call and hear exactly what it said. Did it specify an address? Or is this an apartment complex and maybe no specific apartment number was given? Who called 911? Specifically, what did they say? How credible was it? So that's going to be very important that we don't know now is specifically and substantively what was said to 911. And then what did the dispatchers relay to law enforcement? There could be a justification for them to enter based on exigent circumstances if they have the 911 records to back that up, and if they have the dispatch records to back that up. Now, that doesn't mean that they didn't violate civil rights here, because at some point they did figure out that nobody was in trouble inside. Where did that happen? Where did that happen? At some point they realized that, all right, there's 2 teenage kids in this house. The kids aren't asking for their help. The kids do not appear to be in trouble, yet they're detaining the kid. And they make contact with the parents who arrive. And instead of just using common sense here, they just escalate the situation. It appears that they arrest the father. At some point, even if exigent circumstances did justify the initial entry into the home, that very well could have become unreasonable during this chaos. And they seem to indicate in their statement that they felt bad, like they did something wrong, that use of force had occurred against a juvenile. If they just investigated this because there was a TikTok video, and only then did they admit months afterwards that went into that house and they used force against a juvenile, it sounds to me like they have a problem. And I would agree with the lawyer that they hired, who I believe is spot on. Not only was there a Fourth Amendment violation in the way that they treated these teenagers unreasonably, But there does appear to be a First Amendment retaliation violation when the son attempted to
See what I
videotape
mean?
what was going on, and the officers appear to prevent him from doing so, put him in handcuffs, and then sort of throw him up against the wall. So as always, thanks for watching. If you like going through these sorts of encounters and discussing constitutional law, especially when cops show up at the front door, it's important to know your rights when that occurs. Make sure you subscribe both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. Remember, freedom is scary. Deal with it. I'll see you next time.
All right, guys, if y'all ain't, go sub up to him. It's the Civil Rights Lawyer. He's a good man, knows what he's talking about. So another thing, guys, know the Constitution. Know your rights. You can film in public anything public. Anything that you can see. You can stand outside of a jail and film it as long as you're on public property. Do not step on private property. Do not go anywhere where it is marked no trespassing. But learn your rights. Learn the Constitution. If you don't know it, learn it. Get you a body cam. Carry a body cam with you everywhere you go. You need one. I have a cheap one that's about gone now. I'm going to have to see about getting another one. But have it with you at all times. Exactly. Knowledge is power. Thank you, Rocket. Knowledge is power. Know your rights. You do have rights. Even the police tell you you do have rights. There are some good cops out there that people, these Karens and Kens, can call the police on you for certain reasons, and they will come tell them they have that right. I have seen videos of that, and I will do a live about that. Cops doing the right thing. I'm not talking about them all being bad. There are some great cops out there. Officer Chris Witt, he's retired now, but was one of the best officers I ever met when I was on vacation, as Tyler and Trendy call it. So just know your rights, guys. Know what you're supposed to do. Know your boundaries. Don't overstep them, but don't let them take your rights from you. If they take your rights, this country's ruined. If they take our rights from us, we are ruined. So don't let them take it. Stand up for what you know is right. All right, so how's everybody doing today? How you doing? Rocket just woke up. You up early, though, ain't you, Rocket? See you later. Hey, girl. How are you doing? See you later. Hope you're doing good. Up at 5:30. That's too early for me, girl. That's way too early for me. You got to work today? That's exactly right. What part of Virginia are you in, see you? I'm in Bristol. You know where I'm at. Three houses to clean. Albemarle County. Oh, you're up in Northern Virginia, ain't you? Is that Northern Virginia? I think it is. Don't quote me on it. I think it is. What's up, Chad? Same old, same old. How are you doing today, sir? Good deal. You'll have to go back and watch it, Chad. I know you know some of the things I talked about on here. Chad's my neighbor, Rocket Queen. He's a real good guy, real good guy. Prissy Missy. Yeah, it's almost over. Living the dream. He's living the dream, guys. Well, that's good, Chad. Did you go to church today? Rocket Queen says, "Hey, neighbor." All right, guys, let me get this for you too, though. I got to get this. Well, most of you got it. Just don't forget. Okay, good deal, Chad. Good deal, buddy. Don't forget, I go live on Tattooed Rebel tonight at 8 o'clock. True crime and history. And this story is the Ripper Crew. The Ripper Crew. So don't miss it. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Next week, Saturday night on White Trash, family, ZZ Top. So you got to come see ZZ Top in concert. And I'll probably have another one for this next week. I'll set it up after I get done here. I'm not going to stay on much longer, guys, because I got to get everything ready for the Tattooed Rebel at 8 o'clock. Plus, get supper ready, eat a bite. You got to work tomorrow, Chad? Guys, also, if you want to, you can send a tip into, let me put that in. It is not required. Thank you, Rocket. It is not required, but if you'd like to help support the channel, you can do so in the Cash App right there. That's not required, but would be appreciated. Everything that everybody helps with. Thank you, Pink Pan. Everything that y'all send in Cash App is very much appreciated. And it will help me build the channel up and keep StreamYard going and all that good stuff. But it's not required. The only requirement is y'all come in here and have a good time and enjoy the show. Pink Fan, did you watch Becca's last night, Pink Fan? Because if you watched Becca's, you've seen me sing a cappella or whatever they call that. I forgot to hit the share the audio with the video, and I was singing without music. I was singing with music, but y'all wasn't hearing but just me. Becca told me that after she got off live, and I said, oh, I wish you'd have told me that before. Rocket Queen, I'm telling you, I felt so embarrassed. I felt so embarrassed to know that I was singing a cappella. Oh, God, I sounded horrible. I went back and played it. I sounded horrible without music anyway. But thank you, Rocket. I sung a song to Becca again without music, Rocket. So I'm glad I'm not a singer, because I suck. Yeah. Y'all don't forget to hit that like, share this, and subscribe it. Put this out on all your social media. Let's get this channel built up. I don't know about it. It was a good thought, and I love singing to my wife, but I don't know about doing a good job. But thank you, Pink Fan. Thank you very much. Rocket, no comments from the Peanut Gallery when you go listen to it. Chad, you'll have to go back and listen to Angel's video so you can hear me sing. That way you can put filters over your ears when I'm singing next weekend so you don't hear it. Yeah, I see you. I got you all in the fields again. Well, thank you, Pink Fan. That's exactly right, Rocket. No Peanut Gallery stuff. But now y'all gonna have to come up there and sing too. Y'all come up there and sing. Rocket Queen, I know you can come up there and sing. Don't tell me you can't. Pink Fan, Kenzie, y'all come on up there and sing with Becca. Yeah, I know it was. See you later. It's very disturbing. So, guys, I'm going to get ready to jump off here. Remember, guys, rights. Learn the Constitution. Know your constitutional rights on everything that you do, okay? Please learn them. Sorry about that, guy. Hey, Nani. Nani said I spent my singing lessons money on candy. I hear you. I hear you. But guys, I am going to jump off here. But thank you for stopping by. If you didn't get to see if you're just now coming in, please go back and watch it. Oh, Rocket Queen. Oh, I love you, darling. That's not even funny. Hi, everybody. All right, guys, don't forget, come to Tattooed Rebel tonight. True crime and history. It is the Ripper Crew. So please come on back. Come over there tonight. Watch the show. Y'all be good. Stay safe. I love each and every one of you. Remember, learn your rights. Learn the Constitution. Don't let them take our Constitution away from us. Once they do, we are ruined. But remember, we the people, we love you. It's at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., Pink Fan. So y'all come on over there. But thank you for coming in. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for checking me out. So if you'd like to support the channel, please do so on the Cash App. It's not required. Just hit the thumbs up on your way out, hit the share, and hit the subscribe button and become a member, a family member of We the People. So y'all have a good one. Stay safe. I'll see you on Tattooed Rebel Night. I love y'all. Peace. Hold on, guys. It's taking forever for some reason.
Land of the free, home of the brave. Have you ever asked yourself how'd it get that way? Times are a-changing. El Presidente lost his mind. Everything's upside down and that just ain't right. You don't like our country. You don't like our flag. What makes you think that we give a damn about that? There's a million pissed off rednecks just like me, and we're all sick and tired of this bullshit on TV. I guess you didn't know, but you don't mess with General Lee. You have a right to burn my flag, and I have a right to kick your ass. You don't lie.